the Los Angeles Film School, will you please join me in welcoming in the graduating class of Los Angeles Film School, June 2023. I told you it was a good morning. How you feeling today now, right? Hello, graduates. So good to be here with you today in this building side by side. And your loved ones are here. Oh, warm welcome to all of you that are with us. Moms and dads and little ones and aunts and uncles and neighbors and grandparents. Have I gotten everybody? Spouses and sisters and brothers. Thank you so much for being here. We know that life is busy. We know that you have responsibilities on a Thursday morning, or you called in sick, but it's okay. You're safe with us. We know that you have responsibilities. We know that you have we all have our share of burdens to bear as well, right? And for you to carve out time to be here with your loved one is very, very special for all of us. I'd also like to shout out a warm welcome to our online audience. We still have more people that are joining us online, folks that couldn't be here today in person, but we have representation of loved ones, staff and faculty, community that's joining us from many, many states, some countries, in all different time zones. So for those of you that are joining us for online, thank you for being here with us as well. We really appreciate you and all the things that you've done for your loved one. Okay, graduates. So excited to be here. I'm Tammy Elliott. I'm the president of the Los Angeles Film School. And we are so proud of you and happy for you. Yeah, I can see it in your eyes too. So are you, right? So are you. You did it. Against all odds. Yes, you want to clap? Yeah, come on. Yeah. Against all odds, when you consider the last 2 and 3 years, the external forces, the internal forces that you have had to manage, and you still stayed the course, you still completed what you set out to do, despite those odds, is a testament to who you are and how well you're going to do when you enter into your careers. It's absolutely amazing, and we are so proud of you. You know, we are absolutely here to share with you in the celebration this milestone that you've met and to congratulate you. And I hope you've got a champagne toast really close in your future. I'm all about it. Make sure that you do that and mark this day with your loved ones. I also want to remind you of all the decisions that you've had to make since you've started on a day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month, year-to-year basis to be here. If you don't mind, you don't have to tell me. You don't have to participate. It's your day. If you don't mind, will you, with a show of hands, can you tell me if we have any parents in this graduating class? Do we have? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Think about that, folks. Think about that. Going to school and caring for your children, right? Some of you probably had a job, some jobs, is that right? Yeah. How many of you carried through a job while yeah, that's what I thought. Even if it's a side hustle, you know? So sometimes you had to make a decision between your family and trying to figure out how to balance your job, and you still came to class and you still did your work. That's amazing. And those are those steps in between. You think about the start step, and you think about the last step here, which is really the start again, right? You think about the last start, ooh, that's good. Think about the last start, but in the middle of that spans of time were thousands of decisions that you have made to get here. It wasn't just the decision to come here. It was the decisions that you made on a day-to-day basis. So when you think about your next set of goals, personally or professionally, in your relationships, in life itself, and you hit that moment of doubt, you hit that moment of, can I still do this? Is it possible for me to break through this step that I have to make a decision on? Please remember this day, because you've already proven it. You've already done it. You've already managed all of those decisions to get here. You can do it again. Just remember that you've already done it, and you are going to be just fine. Graduates, we are proud of you, and we're inspired by you, and we're grateful for you. Congratulations. In the graduating class, do I have any online students with us today? Can I see your hands? Hello, online students. Welcome to your school. It's great to have you with us. The next speaker that you're going to hear from is by video. Get it? The whole online thing is by video. Her name is Jackie Otera. She is our education director for our online programs.
Hello from the East Coast. I'm Jackie Otero, your Education Director for your online programs. I am here to give a special shout out to all of our online graduates today. Whether you're joining us in person or you are live streaming online, I want to share from our online program directors and faculty how proud we are to celebrate this moment with you today. I want to share one piece of advice with you from a mentor of mine. He told me once to chase the butterflies. And what that means is notice that feeling that you have in your belly when you get that butterfly feeling, that nervous excitement going. A lot of people have that feeling on graduation day because this is a milestone to celebrate and you don't necessarily know what's next. Well, my mentor told me that pay attention to that feeling of butterflies. It actually means something. It means that you are chasing something worthwhile. So when you are out in the industry and you get an opportunity and you start to feel that nervous feeling of butterflies, take it as a good indicator that you're on the right path. Best wishes to you all. I cannot wait to hear about what you do next. Please share your successes back with us because we love celebrating you while you're in your industry. We are here for you and supporting you every step of the way. Congratulations.
Thank you, Jackie. And now we have a really very special guest keynote speaker for you. He's one of you. The keynote speaker today is Philip Blade. He's an alumnus from 2008 from our recording arts program. He's got about 45 plus feature films as credits. He reminded me, he's like, Tammy, you got to go see Flaming Hot. You got to see the documentary Flaming Hot. And I'm like, why? And he said, because I did sound. I'm just kidding, Philip. He didn't say that. But his new film is out, Flaming Hot, in which he did all the sound for there. He's also an Oscar award-winning alumni for his work on the 2021 film, The Sound of Metal. Would you please welcome Philip Blade?
Test. It's working. I do sound for a living. That was funny for me. Thank you, Tammy. She didn't even have notes. It all was right here. This is going to be fun because I wrote a lot of stuff down and we'll see how much of it comes out. So, like she said, my name is Philip Blade. You can call me Phil. The only one who calls me Philip anymore is my mom. I love my mom. And like she said, I am a graduate from 2008. And things were a little bit different back then. I never got a degree. I got a certificate, a 900-hour audio engineering certificate. And when I entered school, I had no interest in joining the film industry. I went to be a music engineer. My high school, we had a recording studio, and you could take that as an elective. And it was essentially just a microphone in a closet, but I thought it was really cool because this was in 1999. So that kind of piqued my interest as someone who was in bands in high school and was like, I'm going to conquer this world with my songs. It's going to be awesome. And then I came to the Los Angeles recording school. I'd been working a job at the YMCA. I was 28 years old, and I realized if I don't get out of this job, I'm going to be stuck here forever. So that was my moment of I'm just going to go for it, right? So my girlfriend, who's now my wife, hi, Roseanne, I love you. We were here in LA one day. We drove past Sunset La Palma, and we saw the Los Angeles Recording School, and she said, you should go there. So we made an appointment to check it out, and by the end of the appointment, I had enrolled for the next session. And, I was like, I'm going to become this recording engineer to make music. And by the time, almost a year later, when I got out, I was like, I don't want to do that anymore. Because it was tough. This was in a time when we had like a recession, and it was the first writer's strike. We're currently in a new writer's strike. And I just realized that I don't want to, it's just not for me. And that's kind of something that we all have, that harsh reality when we're done with school, right? Where it's like, it's not just film, it's everyone who's in college. I have like 5 cousins who all want to be optometrists, and then by like a year into it, they're like, I never want to even look at a thing ever again, you know? So whatever your pursuits are that you're going for, I wish you all luck. And if you're thinking like, hey, I wanted to be a director, but maybe I'll just end up being a grip, you're not the only one. Grips are very good guys. I love grips. Like Tammy said, I am an Academy Award winner. No one was more surprised by that than me. Thank you. Thank you. I believe I'm the first Oscar winner from the school. Is that correct? So I was you guys one day. I was sitting in this chair, and now I'm up here as an Oscar winner. It was 13 years from when I graduated to when I won my first Oscar. I also won the BAFTA. If you don't know what that is, it's very prestigious in other places that aren't the US. I also won the Cinema Audio Society Award, which is like the SAG Award, but for the sound department. It's cool, I promise. It's when all the sound mixers in the world get together and say, that guy did the best job this year. I won that award. Thank you. I won 9 awards total. I won every award that you can win for sound mixing a feature film. This is a full sweep. I'm still processing the whole thing. I'm standing right here and I'm still like, yeah, that happened, huh? That's really weird. But like I said, no one was more surprised by it than me. Because I wasn't seeking an award. I wasn't doing anything special but my job to the best of my ability. And then it all happened. It was a great, awesome thing. And like I said, I'm still processing it. I think I will be for the rest of my life. So let's talk about how I got from your seat to up here. Some of my advice, some of the steps, some of the things you might want to hear, might not want to hear. Let's just get them all out there, okay? Does anyone want to do production audio? No one? Yeah? General interest? You guys should come talk to me afterwards. We should exchange numbers, okay? Because nothing's, to me, is more interesting or better than someone who's like, that's the thing I want to do. When you get in film, it can be a lot of hard work for something that you're not entirely 100% your heart is into. And then a 12-hour day turns into a 40-hour day. And I've seen this happen to people, and I don't want any of that to happen to any of you guys. I want you to love what you do every time, and every job, big, small, is the best job you're on at the time. So when I was here, I did 3 internships. I did music, I did post, and I did production audio. Even when I graduated, production audio wasn't what I wanted to do. I pursued an internship when I got out. One of the things that Steve Miller, the president when I was here, said, he said, congrats, this is the worst time ever to try to join this industry because it's all kind of going downhill right now. But don't worry, just keep going. And then the other thing he said, if you win an award, let us know. And my hobby at the time was music, and that's what I still do. I still take what I learned in my recording school, and I have a home studio, and I still write songs. And I'm in a band right now. We're called the Sandpaper Jacket. It's an audio joke. Sometimes you get an actor, Sandpaper Jacket. Anyways, look us up. We're on SoundCloud. And if you guys don't know that the film days are 12 hours. I don't know if anyone has spent a full 12-hour day on set yet, but that's what it is. You start at 8 a.m., you have lunch somewhere in the middle there around 6 hours, and then you're done around 9. It's actually 12 hours plus lunch, so it's more like 13 hours. And then if you're commuting through LA and you wake up and you have a 8 a.m. call time in Santa Monica, it's like, I guess I'm getting up at 5, so good luck. But when I was in school, I started out with 12-hour days. I had 4-hour labs, then I had 4 hours in the middle to study, do what I wanted, and then we had a 4-hour lecture at the end of the day. So I was in school every day for 12 hours. And I feel like that really helped me kind of get my bearings as to going forward, it's like, okay, this is going to be like a long day every day. But, you know, it's something that we all learn to do, is love what we do. And if you're doing what you love for a living, you're never wasting a time and you'll never work a day in your life, right? Okay, so after school, I had an internship. I applied to many different places, and the one that I landed on was for this production company called Chelsea Pictures. And it was literally, I worked 3 days a week for like 6 hours, and it was getting lunch, getting coffee. One time I remember they sent me on a pinkberry run in like 110-degree day, and I was in traffic with like 50 things of melting yogurt. You know, I did those things to just kind of get to know people and see what the industry is. I was dipping my toes into what I could do. And the real great thing about that was that I was hired as a production assistant, which is the guy who walks around and essentially did what I did on my internship. I got coffee and yogurt and went on runs, handed batteries to like the grips and the director. And, you know, I would be in the corner all day and be like, excuse me, can you just not walk? We're filming here. Oh, you have to go. Oh, okay, go ahead, you know. Because you can only ask, you can't actually force them. Anyways, but I would work as a production assistant, and then I would tell everyone, you know, I do sound. That's what I graduated with, was with sound. And then the production mixer, the guy with the headphones and the concentration on his face who's mixing, I would just pick his brain all day. And that was essentially my film school, was being on set and learning by being there. And that's a great way to go about it. Best thing you can do, get yourself on set as fast as you can and just pick everyone's brain. If they're like me, they'll be nice about it. Sometimes I was picking sound mixers' brains and they'd be like, go away. It's like, okay, no problem. I would write down the names of the gear that they had on their cart, and I'd go home and I'd research it. You know, little things like that. Never be afraid to stop learning. You know, I'm an Oscar-winning sound mixer. I'm still learning every movie, every day. There's never a, I know how to do this. It's always a, I'm taking a step back and I'm trying to understand how this is going to work. And to my best of my ability, I'm going to do this. Because all we can do is our best, right? Be ready to take the opportunities when they come. Because eventually, after telling everyone I want to do sound, there was another PA who said, hey, I have a job. We're doing a low-budget movie. We need a sound mixer. Would you like to do it? Yes, I would. And then I went and took out a loan and bought my gear, and I've been doing it full-time ever since. It's the only thing I've ever been good at that anyone ever wanted to pay me to do. Join a union. You want to be ready to take the opportunities when they come, and one of those things is going to be a union or non-union job. My goal, once I started doing it, I realized I want to get in the union as fast as I can, so that when the union call comes and they say, hey, I have a movie, we want you to sound mix, it's a union, I can say, I'm ready, I'm in it. Always be looking for opportunities and always take union jobs, even if it's like I've just worked 10 days in a row and I want to take a day off. It's union? Yes, I will do that, because that's the thing you want to do. If you want to survive in this industry, you need to be in a union. The unions that are all, yes, going on strike right now, you want to be a member of those. You want to find the balance in art versus work. Don't be afraid of the hard work. As long as you get good results. It's something my dad always told me. And yes, it's a lot of hard work. When we were doing Sound of Metal, you know, I was essentially mixing 2 movies at the same time. I was mixing the movie that we were shooting, you know, like the boom mic, right? What it does, it recreates the sound of the human ear. And the lens recreates what a human eye sees. So it's the ear and the eye. And then at the same time, they're like, well, let's record what's happening inside of his head at the same time. So I was constantly recording 2 different perspectives to give to post at the same time, and said, okay, here you go. But then it was double the work for me sometimes quadruple the work for me. It was a lot of hard work. One of the hardest movies I've ever done, and it paid off, right? If we hadn't done it that way, who knows? Who knows, right? Sorry, I got more stuff. Sometimes you'll be working on terrible movies. Sometimes you'll be 8 days into a 15-day movie, and you'll be like, this movie sucks. But make sure to do a good job anyways, because I can't tell you how many movies you work on suck, end up getting notoriety or get a wide release or anything. And you want to be the person who didn't throw in the towel and made sure that you also did your work strong, great. You'll never regret it. Just do it, I promise, okay? Take jobs not only based on how much you get paid. When you get in the industry, there's going to be a balance, and you're going to end up kind of playing chess a little bit with your career. Sometimes a big credit is worth more than a big paycheck. If you're really trying to climb that ladder, don't be afraid to read a script and say, yes, I want to be a part of this. I don't care how much I get paid. This is the kind of job for me. We all have something in us that makes us who we are, right? And hopefully all of you get to work on a movie that is part of who you are, and you can take that part of you and put it on screen so everyone can see it or hear it or understand it, right? But usually that movie doesn't pay very well. You ever hear the term passion won't get you paid? It's kind of what that is. But make sure you're always looking for that job, because it will happen, hopefully, to all of you, sooner than later, someday. Sound of Metal, to me, was kind of that film. I had just worked on a TV show that had 2 lead actors that were deaf. So I had just worked with deaf actors. I'd also gone to recording school as a person who wanted to be a musician. So a movie about a deaf drummer really spoke to me. I'm also an audio guy as a living, so Sound of Metal to me was almost like a horror movie. We've all gone to concerts and walked out, and 2 hours later you're still like, huh? But to me, that's the thing that happens almost on a daily basis if you're working on a loud movie. So I'm always worried about my hearing, and I take long strides to make sure that I don't go deaf. At the same time, it was just an awesome movie. I just really wanted to work on it. And that's the thing. We all want to work on awesome movies, so make sure that you understand that you usually won't get paid very well for that film. But don't be afraid of it. Like I said, a big credit is sometimes worth more than a good paycheck. And you got to find the balance of working on things you get paid for versus the art. And somewhere in the middle, that's where you want to lie. Don't be afraid to get out of LA. I was convinced for years and years and years that I had to be here. I grew up here in Los Angeles. And I was convinced that I had to be here. And then when I moved out of here, that's when my career really got busy. Thinking like a big fish in a small pond is not a bad thing. The industry used to be LA. Now, not so much, not all the time. Think about it, just think about it. Never stop learning. Here's something that I learned. I'm talking to you as a sound guy now, to all my future producers, directors, writers. Hey everyone, I'm your future sound guy. I was working on a movie a couple years ago, and when you're on set, you want to make sure you're recording kind of the world, right? Not just the lines. I was doing this sci-fi movie where they'd built like this awesome like Starship Enterprise looking thing. And I got there on day 1, and there were crickets on our space set. I was like, no. You can't have crickets in space. It does not exist. That is completely unorganic to the world we are creating. And that's something, I was like 12, 13 years into my career. First time I had to deal with crickets in space. I did a movie in Italy. I've done 2 movies in Italy. Hopefully you guys all work in Italy. It's great. It was a 13th century medieval film, and we had drones flying overhead. And I was like, we can't, no. There's no drones in medieval Italy. And that's how films are a collaboration. Right now we have the writers. That's one piece of our puzzle is on strike, so we can't shoot anything. You know, if all sound guys said, I'm not working until I get paid better, nothing would get shot. You have to realize that we're all kind of this piece of this giant puzzle. And if one piece goes missing, then like all of us can't work. So always understand that you're gonna be collaborating all day, every day, you know, with the PAs, with the sound mixers, with the costume designers. Okay. Almost there. We're all here to make someone's vision. Like I said, Sound of Metal, I was recording the inside of someone's mind, but that was all decided in post. So I spent hours and hours and hours and hours recording muffled, distorted sound, thinking they're never gonna use this ever. And then when I saw the movie, I realized that they did not only use it, but they'd taken what we had recorded and made it the main character of the film. You know, so I was collaborating with my director, Darius, and I was saying, yeah, I'll do what you think is right, you know, because we're all trying to get to the same vision. I did this movie with Joaquin Phoenix once. It's this film called Come On, Come On. Has anyone seen it, heard of it? Okay, one, two guys. Good job. Watch it. But he plays an audio mixer in the movie. And when I read the script, I realized that he was playing a sound guy. He walks around with a sound bag the entire movie. He interviews people in real life. And our director had such a strong vision of how he wanted the sound. I showed up on day one to interview, and he was like, no sound cards the entire movie. And I was like, oh, okay. So I was mixing from a bag because that's what he wanted. And it's, you know, you can be the guy who's like, I want to do it my way, and I want to just, you know, when you're working on a movie, it's like a big spinning wheel, right? And now you can help the wheel move, or you can stick spikes in the wheel, and it can go slower or get flat. You want to be the guy who makes the wheel go faster. That's what I want to do. And that's what I always try to do. So whenever a director, I talk to them, I try to find out what their vision is and try to make it work. When you're shooting Flaming Hot, half that movie takes place on a noisy factory floor. And the director called me and said, what do we do? Should we turn them all off and then record them separately? And I was like, you know what we should do? This might sound crazy, but we should make the factory a character in the film. We will record the factory like it's a line of dialogue, and we'll lean into the problem and embrace the noise instead of try to not hear the noise. And that's what we did, and it's in the movie. When you watch the movie, it's there. I think it sounds great. What sets me apart from you guys? Nothing. I just happen to be a guy who went out there and just kept going. And that's what you need to do. Keep going. And every single time you do a movie, like I said, get the best sound, get the best whatever it is you do on it. Every job's an opportunity. Finish the movie, go on, get good sound, get good whatever, right? Finish the movie, get good sound, get whatever. Get good results, and on top of it all, love what you do every day. And then when you start not loving what you do, take a day off, and then once you start missing the sound or being on set, you're like, oh yeah, this is what I want to do. Congratulations to all. Yay. And of course, call me if you ever need sound. Thank you.
Okay, now it's time. You ready? You ready? Okay. I'm going to invite some of our education leadership up here to help us. This is the really cool part in which we're going to grant your degrees, okay? All right, here we go. I'd like to ask Kevin Bannerman to join me. He's representing animation and graphic design. Kevin. Ambrose Deek. Ambrose is representing audio and music production. Thank you, Ambrose. Jessica Young. Jessica is representing entertainment business. Michael Fisher, representing the writing for film and television. How'd I do there? Did I get them all? Moana, you're in the dark. Moana Cheryl, representing film production, and digital film making. Thank you, Moana. And Mac Torluccio, he's our Senior Program Director for Entertainment Business, and he is also going to have another role today in helping us say your name so you can come up on stage, okay? All right. Thank you, Mac. Thank you, Mac. Thank you all.
Good morning. Good afternoon to those of you online. Happy graduation day. And thank you to my colleagues, and thank you to President Elliott as well. My name is Mac Torluccio. I am the Senior Program Director for Entertainment Business and Music Business Programs here at the Los Angeles Film School for campus and online. I've been with the Los Angeles Film School since basically 2019. Cut to pandemic. The point that I want to make with that is that many of you joined up with this school some time ago, maybe a year ago, a few years ago, and you've persevered. Echoing what everyone has said, you all have done a tremendous job persevering through all of this. This is and was kind of the great unknown. So I really do want to congratulate all of you for all of the hard work, perseverance, work schedules, family schedules. I heard some toddlers, things of that nature. I get it, we get it, and we really do salute all of your hard work and determination. So congratulations. We pretty much have pretty darn much a packed house here. Last term, we had a foghorn in the audience, a very loud foghorn. The reason I bring that up is because we have a bar, okay? It's a decibel bar. We're gonna try and get over it for this one, okay? This is a football stadium challenge that I present to all of you. So friends, family, loved ones, please do not hesitate to take pictures, take video, foghorns if you have them. Just be mindful of people's ears. But congratulate your loved ones. You all have done it collectively, and this is your day, okay? All right. Yes, so let's line up. Okay, yes. Graduates, please rise. My apologies. We'll fix it in post. All right, let's begin. Graduates in the program, Associate of Science in Audio Production, Jessica Fort, summa cum laude. What's that? Okay. Joseph Juarez. Yeah, I will. Dante LaCroix. Newton Pathak. This is- Richard Lopez, magna cum laude. Devin Anderson. Paris Buccellato, summa cum laude. Cameron Hunsinger. Douglas Maynard, magna cum laude. Andres Montoya. Jennifer Reese. It's a hat day. Cameron 2. Dylan Thompson, cum laude. John Toomey, magna cum laude. Graduates in the program, Bachelor of Science in Animation. Z. Meyer, summa cum laude. Okay. Apologies. Eric Clavel, cum laude. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. Zai Meyer, summa cum laude. My apologies. Cedric Rakutu Ninjina, summa cum laude. Jesus Soriano. Graduates in the program, Bachelor of Science in Audio Production. Jordan Davenport, magna cum laude. Brendan Davis, summa cum laude. Ricardo Escalante. Jesse Nolan, summa cum laude. Alex Palmer, summa cum laude. Valentino Ramiro. David Roberts. Darren Suzuki, summa cum laude. Graduates in the program, Bachelor of Science in Entertainment Business, Giovanni Bramwell. Dominic Cardona. Andre Ford, cum laude. Congratulations, Andre. Graduates in the program, Bachelor of Science in Film Production, Angelo Data, summa cum laude. Ethan Fromholtz. Ashley Lawless, summa cum laude. Nicholas Okerman. Marcelo Vizuet. Vizet. Andre Umetsev. Braden Hall, summa cum laude. Congratulations. Graduate in the program, Associate of Science in Music Production, Litzy Esmeralda. Graduate in the program, Bachelor of Science in Animation, Lamaya Gaetanov. Summa cum laude. Salvador Benales. That's your dad. Troy Carter, magna cum laude. Leonidas Blair. Graduate in the program, Bachelor of Science in Audio Production, Nicholas Bickford Garita. Graduate in the program, Bachelor of Science in Digital Filmmaking, Kelly Fleury. Thank you. Congratulations. Kimberlyn Richardson. Christian Baldonado, summa cum laude. Tyree White, summa cum laude. Graduate in the program Bachelor of Science in Entertainment Business, Loliana Davia. Graduate in the program Bachelor of Science in Graphic Design, James Simmons. Raquel Thompson, cum laude. Jose Verueta, summa cum laude. Graduate in the program Bachelor of Science in Music Production, Timorius Thomas. Graduate in the program Bachelor of Science in Writing for Film and Television, Curtis Blackburn, summa cum laude. Adam Clinton, summa cum laude. Nathan Miller, summa cum laude. Graduate in the program Bachelor of Science in Film Production, Anthony West. I'm excited and happy. I hope you all are too. Okay, one last LMS work assignment. Graduates, please rise. Please face your family and friends. Everyone get those cameras out. Graduates, per the tradition of the Los Angeles Film School, on behalf of the Los Angeles Film School, it is our honor to bestow your degrees with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. You may now move your tassel from the right to the left, the side closest to your heart. Congratulations to the graduating class of June 2023. Graduates, please sit. One more. Last homework assignment. And everyone needs to take a picture with the sign with the lights in the back. That breaks the air horn. We have a new level of awesomeness. I would like to introduce our Vice President of Career Development, Angelia Bibbs-Sanders. Graduates who will be welcoming you along your next step of your journey into the alumni community here at the Los Angeles Film School. Please welcome Ms. Angelia Bibbs-Sanders.
All right. Thank you, Matt. I love graduation day. So much fun. The energy is here. It's amazing. Keep it up. It's going to be a great rest of the day for all of you. Graduates, congratulations. You've done it. You've reached this important milestone. Please know that your career development department is here to assist you as you embark on this next exciting chapter. Our partnership does not end here. It just moves into a new phase with your Los Angeles Film School family, with your fellow classmates, and with the alumni community at large. Today, I'm honored to welcome each and every one of you into the Los Angeles Film School Alumni Association of over 12,000 graduates. Yay! You will be joining the ranks of Oscar-winning Philip Blade, who is here today. So that's just one example of the professional network that you will be joining. As you join this network, I want to encourage you to lean on each other, collaborate together, and never, ever stop creating. Really, really important. And I was just so excited when Philip was talking to you all because I was saying, that's what we do in career development. We are industry professionals that want to help you, to guide you, to assist you on your journey. And we are here for you from today on. So please, please, please stay in touch with our department. We want to know how you're doing. We're your greatest cheerleaders. We want to promote you. We want to use our social media channels to let people know all the great projects that you're working on. So really important. You may have noticed when you arrived this morning that there's a career development table right there at check-in. That was purposeful. We want to make sure that you know about the services and the resources that we offer you. So many of you today may have received your Alumni Association card. Please use that. Stay in touch with us. Come back to events that we have on campus. Many of you are on Career Connect. How many people know about Career Connect? Love it, yay. Career Connect is going to be your portal to stay in touch with the Career Development Department 24/7 so that we're gonna help you with job leads and resume writing and all of those kind of things as you're embarking on your career. So we stand here ready to assist you. We wanna celebrate you and we wanna congratulate each one of you today on this important milestone. So graduates, congratulations for joining the LA Film School Alumni Association. Friends and family, this has been a wonderful and amazing ceremony. It does not have to end here. We will invite you to join us out in the lobby afterwards. Please take photographs, celebrate together. This is an important day. Graduates, we want to say thank you. We want to say thank you for coming to this school. We want to say thank you. We are honored to serve you. Everybody have an amazing day. Come see me in the lobby in the building next door. I want to meet all the parents. I want to meet all of you graduates. I want to make sure that you're starting this day and your journey off on the right foot. So everybody have an amazing day. Thank you so, so much. Music, please.